Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, off to job market. I think we've given up on the Sweden mission because that's, whoops, not that one. It's just not working out for me. So I'm going to go to job markets, external contracts. Right, first thing first, any to Innsbruck? The answer is no. Cool, so I'm going to go to Germany, see if Rostock appears. We've got Poznan, Berlin, no. Basically, anywhere that's not in Norway. That's, gosh, no. Okay, it's either not the best load in the world, so I can go back to Sweden. Go back to Vaxio if we want to. Karlskrona isn't half bad money either. That is a rather interesting route they've picked out for Nina Sharman. And it's only £13,000. So, apparently that's good money for mileage. Despite the fact that that journey looks a lot longer than that one. Trip time 25 hours compared to 18 hours or 20 hours. And I tend to go for Karlskrona. Again, that means that I won't actually get any progress on my yeah, if we go to Karlskrona today, Lublin to Karlskrona, we are taking a load of something fragile from Northwood. Let's begin this delivery, shall we? Tableware, fair enough. So this train shouldn't be too far away from us. And then we're basically doing the return journey of what we did last week. And of course my truck had to be repaired. Oops, turn them on now. There we go. Head over to Lublin, or at least we're already in Lublin. Head over to the pickup area. Let's pick up our trailer from Northwood. £5,000 in the bank, thanks to my damage from last week. Which again was just me focusing my phone rather than actually doing anything. I can now confirm my phone is actually now downstairs in the kitchen on charge and miles away from me. Because basically after recording this video, I'm heading over to IKEA. Which should be an interesting little trip. Need to get some storage boxes. So left hand coming up now. And in we go. And there we go, now pick up this trailer. So, nice and simple. In we go. Whoops. A little bit far to the side, but I can easily manage that. A little more. There we go, attached trailer. And then in we go. So he's actually still selecting the job, this Viva trucking guy. So, let's now leave the depot. Let's get this job going. A little bit of a wide turn, that's fine. Yeah, screw it, getting the fine for this one. Go on. I bet this game is just going to make those lights go red ahead of me, just to spite me. Yep, there we go. It went red's just to spite me. Another £316. Unfortunately, there's no lights here, although watch it still find me for red lights passing. I noticed there might actually be one around this corner, potentially. Yes, there is. Bit of a wide turn that again. And of course, they went red. Screw it, we're slowing now for this one. This game... No comment. So that's the lights. And then that is map. And then you are camera views. Okay. Just learn what the different buttons on the D-pad do. And this is standard stuff. Let's go. Ooh, and this engine, okay. Fair enough. So, back down the back roads of Poland again, through the countrysides. I may stop for fuel. Yeah, £130 of fuel. Or a full tank, which is not going to happen. So £130 I'll go for. And then we'll head our way back to Sweden. And hopefully next week we can try and get some more progress in this mission. Because like I said, I'm not doing too well at all. Whoops. Bit of an overshot there. There we go. Engine off. £130. There we go. £130 of fuel. Let's get back out of here. And yeah, it's giving me a good half tank, so I can't complain about that really. Man, I thought this road was like small and dark. That one to Warsaw and Łódź, even smaller, even darker. I'd not want to go down this road. I mean, this one's not greatly lit for any means. I mean, have a look at that. Got some lights, but not much. So I'd hate to go down that road, which is just pitch black no matter what. Which is very true actually in Poland because, for example, street lights, at least in like smaller villages, they turn on when like the sun goes down, sun starts to set. But about like 8:30, 9 o'clock, they turn off. Polish street lights turn off to conserve energy. Like, it's dark at night. It very much is. You can just look out the window and just see all the lights flicker off, and then the only thing you've got left is the odd house which is lighting it, and then the that's about it actually really, yeah. It's just the moonlight on a very clear day. Got the bright moon which actually does light up a lot, then got whatever houses have light on, and then it's just you and the stars. I mean, like I said, Poland has probably got the nicest night sky I've ever seen just because of how rural it is where I stay. So I'm trying to do like a long exposure photo next time I'm out there, just to kind of show you guys what it looks like, because it's beautiful. It really is, I have to say. I remember during a meteor shower as well one time when I was out there. Again, just like, you could see everything because of how dark it was out there. No light pollution because we're miles away from any like major city. The only place with any light pollution would probably be during the like festivals I go on during the events during the summer as well. Like, again, it really is. If you ever get the opportunity to go to some like rural Eastern European country, take it, even if it's for a short time. Just go out at night and just look around. It's fantastic, it really is. go, so if I leave it in cruise control for a bit, of course, when there's a 90-degree bend coming up, which you'll now have no choice but to slow down for. Yeah, probably could have made this one at full speeds, just about. Anyways, we'll get ourselves back up to speed again. So we're getting to a slightly more industrial area, at least a slightly more built-up area. I'm not quite sure which city this is, though. Don't think it's Warsaw. Warsaw's to the west of us. Oh, it is Warsaw. Fair enough. Actually, yeah, come to think of it, yeah, this is going to be Warsaw. We actually drove through it last time as well, so I'm not sure why I'm getting so confused. This is actually, this is quite literally the opposite of what we did last week. So, okay, right turn here, coming up now. Thank you, lights, for actually going green for once. Yeah, it's a fairly straight drive down this road. Only passing, we're not actually going to stop in Warsaw today. I'm so glad I went back into first person view there, or I probably would have missed the road completely and go straight into that truck. Left turn here. And then a right in just a moment. I'm not quite sure what's funny, but I can tell you there's quite a few people in Warsaw right now actually. Quite a few people actually, yeah. And then there I am at the top. So yeah, right turn like I said, and then we'll carry on heading north to the port. And of course another red light, just as we get ready to turn left and leave the city again for what could be a motorway stretch. I'm not quite sure if we go on top of that or not. And why is the... oh no, sorry, there's no red light above me there. So yeah, left turn coming up. Looks like some trucks coming in. Check the mirror for them. Oh no, sorry, here. There we go. And I actually don't know if the light's going green up yet or not. Thank you. Oh, sorry, there are no lights here. No, there is a red light. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting. The guy coming from behind. I think he does. I'm not quite sure. All I know is that I've got 6% damage. My trailer's on 1% as well. Right, it's not enough to destroy my truck, but it's definitely left a bit of a poor taste in everyone's mouth. But like I said, I'm quite sure it was a red light. Yeah, I'm typing now, not paying attention. Hang on. on, I'm trying to type and drive at the same time. It's not easy. There we go, that should be enough. Is he still in the area? Like, yes he is. Yeah, I'm quite happy to say that, at least in my case, I was quite sure that it was a red light. And these two came from behind, decided to random horn, tried to push me to go, then he tried going through the outside and undertake me even, on the corner, which led to the actual accident itself. So, like I said, I'm quite sure I was in the rights there. But if he has reported it, then we'll have to see what the admins themselves say about the events. Yep, he replied there with another horn, just after he went around the corner. Not sure if you guys can hear it in the video very well, but I did, at least on my headset, at full volume, full blast. Although unfortunately you guys have a slightly quieter video, just so that you guys can actually hear my voice, which I know has been an issue for some of my videos in the past. But that should now be sorted. Things should now be all nice and smooth for you. I just forgot. I have to check that. Yeah, either you guys didn't hear me there speaking, joking to myself about Town of Salem, my nickname on that game, which is slightly rude, not gonna lie, or you didn't hear it, and yeah, either that bit of the video was just muted there, just to hide all that, or yeah. I just didn't realise. I forgot from him there that I was recording. I was just sitting back, a bit more relaxed, thinking about Town of Salem. And then, yeah. Just talking about it to myself. That was rather odd. Anyways, Gdańsk is just up ahead now. And so, in a moment, we'll then be leaving the motorway for that. Aha! Train's coming this time. I have plenty of chance to slow down for it. Where is he? There he is. Go die. Nah, you're fine. Basically, yeah, last week. Paid no attention. ram straight into the barrier as I was closing. But again, hopefully this time they stay open and don't close on me like they did last time back when I was in Germany. Oh yeah, and actually worth talking about as well. So on Tuesday, yeah, that came out of nowhere. But on Tuesday, if those who watch my Train Sim World series watching this are interested, took my first Class 43 HST train on Tuesday. So that was a bit of fun. Basically took it up to Reading from Paddington. I mean, I did it in Train Sim Worlds, up and down the line a bit. And yeah, I just thought to myself, you know what, I've never been on this train before. They're now being taken out of service in the place of the 800s, the new trains coming onto the line, the IET. And so, whilst they're now disappearing, I don't have much time left. Let's give the HST a go, just get it out of my system. Be glad to say that I've finally been 125 miles per hour. And overall, I enjoyed it. The staff were... Well, I never actually talked to the staff really, but they were like nice to listen to during the journey, especially the return one, which sounds like the train was a disaster where they ran out of food, the toilets weren't working, they were slightly late because of track work going on, so I had to take like a detour, which took them 140 miles away from where I was meant to go. And there's a few other things as well he said was the service, but nah, he sounded like a charming guy. I mean, yesterday really was just a day full of... Well, I took the London Underground, I took the Chiltern main line, I took the Great Western main line, I took everything, basically. Great Western, Chiltern, Underground. Surprised I didn't take Overground too, but none of those are really local to me. Oh yes, and also starts off the Jeff Marshall map challenge, but that's something I'm talking more about in the Train Sim World series, if you watch that and are interested. And yeah, Flight Sim World's been cancelled by Dovetail Games. That came out of nowhere. Like, I'm surprised. I'm actually gobsmacked that Flight Sim World got cancelled, so I'm gonna have to talk about that at some point as well. Maybe not tomorrow's FSX video, but we'll see. Probably again during Train Sim World, 'cause that's a Dovetail Games game. Like, a lot has happened in this past week, let me tell you. And of course I had to make a small tribute to Flight Sim World as well, because at the end of the day, Flight Sim World was the simulator. Sorry, even not even Flight Sim World, Flight School was the simulator that really made my YouTube channel like grow, become relevant. That and FSX, thanks to my part in FlightSim.com as well, thanks to my 10-year anniversary video, which they absolutely loved. I'm getting somewhere, Got to start out small, but I am definitely growing quite steady now. But yeah, so much has gone on in the last couple of weeks, it's unbelievable. Anyways, we should be arriving at the port not too long. Fuel is fine. Yeah, we definitely had to have refueled during our time in Gdańsk. In Poznan, sorry. Was it Poznan? wherever we were, we had to refuel because, yeah, we're starting to run a little bit low right now again. We've used a good half a tank of fuel already in this journey. So at some point soon, we'll go for another refueling. Anyways, another truck right there. Helmet. I like that. Helmet. Man, I have to say, we're actually a lot further than the ports I thought we were. I mean, Gdańsk really was like right next to it. I'm sure we even drove through it just a second ago, but obviously not. I'm not quite sure where I am. Either way, we now got a service station to slow down for, which I'm rather surprised they haven't fined me for speeding yet, because of the fact I'm going faster than I should be on this stretch. There we go, pay the toll. And I saw Gdańsk appear on my GPS just a moment ago. There it is. So at least we now know where we are going and how close we are now. There we go. Gdańsk, Olsztyn. Right, so driving through the city and then straight through to the coast. It's 11 hours till arrival. The boat journey itself is like 10 hours long, so that's not too much of an issue for me. So yeah, cross the ferry to Sweden, drop this load off. Sweden, drop this load off, and then try and get to Germany next week, or even Norway, because like I said, I am starting to run out of ideas with my this competition going on, to the point I've probably now just got like no time left to do it. It'd be nice to complete it, but I've messed up these last couple of weeks to the point that it's just not going to happen. It really won't. So there's the coastal road now in the distance, and get ready to take that. There we go. And there we go, round the roundabout, and then taking the boat out. But of course, there's no way I'm getting out of this town without the red lights. Okay, so going on the pavements doesn't seem to help either, like it used to. I'm now just damaging my truck and trailer even more now. Let's just get out of here now. every time I drive in Poland, I seem to leave my truck in a state, basically. I'm not sure if it's just because I have a profit or not, but I think there's definitely a correlation between me and him driving in Poland. So let's take the train to take the boats to Karlskrona. And let's go to the North Foods depot. I assume I know where the exit is. Oh right, it's just ahead of me. Fair enough. Make a right turn, loop around. We're 19 minutes away, so it's not too long. Yeah, since I've now discovered that long round road as well, no need to take the difficult way out. Just be nice and simple on this road here. There it is, and just see the destination in the distance now on GPS. And very shortly you can probably see it from here as well. Just round the corner. Oh yes, and the railway bridge just next to the road here, running parallel to the town. Don't remember if I cross it or not, or if it just disappears. But I guess we'll find out in a moment, shall we? If it goes like a bridge or something. There we are. Remember, Northwood has like a bit of a tight entry, so I must bring the truck out a little wider. Conrad guy. This Conrad guy's making no sense. As always, play it, because yeah, this is gonna be a difficult one. Play it safe, confirm. They've probably put some like thing on the floor as well, just to stop us from reversing easily into that position. Anyways, in we go. Yeah, it's a very tight yard. Very tight yard, this one, and there's a trailer there in the way, of course. And there we go. Let's decouple it. So, satisfactory. That was our 30th World of Trucks contract completed. Damage penalty, that's fine. 12,000 in the bank. And making our way to level 19 too. So, yeah, hopefully next week we'll go to Norway or Germany or somewhere that's not Poland. And, yeah, I think we can end it here. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.